Okay. Activity 4 is an interesting one, and I enjoy this one very much. And their choices very often surprise me. They do it a lot more with heart sometimes, it seems, than with, I want this or I want that. This tends to be something that can be a challenge for each little group. When you separate them into groups, I usually ask the group, who's the best writer in the group? Who can write quickly and who can put it down well and who's pretty good at spelling? And they'll choose the person usually within the group. Sometimes it's competition and 2 people want to do it. But you might let the group choose that person by suggesting that to them. Who's the person that's going to write quickly? Now, again, in 2nd grade, their writing is kind of large, and sometimes they don't have enough room to write all the things they'd like to write here. Try to get them to do it concisely, but make sure that they're putting things on both sides. Sometimes they're already gung-ho for the choice that they want, and they'll fill up one side and they won't have anything to put on the other side. They won't have thought about it. And maybe then you might make a suggestion as to why something might not be such a great idea. Excuse me. But anyway, I just suggest again that you keep encouraging them to balance the 2 things. Put as many good things as bad things, if you can. If not, put as many as you can think of. Okay? When it comes time for voting, once again, be sure that you've already separated these ballots because you don't want to be doing that at the time. The other thing is when you hand these out to them, be absolutely clear, and again, invariably, I still get 1 or 2 where all 3 boxes are checked. Tell them they can only vote for 1 mayor. And if they vote for more than 1, their vote is invalid. It will not count. So hopefully they will not do that. But again, be sure they're separated, and be sure you're clear about the fact that there's only one person they can vote for. And once again, here's a poster that needs to be hung on the wall, and I would suggest you have a marker rather than a pen, although it's not a very large space, so you'll have to write small, but make it a fine line marker maybe, so that they can somehow see some of what's written up there. Again, your Scotch tape will come in handy, if not magnets or whatever. And at the end of the class, again, I usually just go around and say, congratulations, you voted, and I stick one of these stickers on each of their shirts. And they think it's pretty cool. So, again, it's a fun program. That particular activity is very interesting, and the results that they choose, again, very often surprise me.